Right, boys. Frenzy Barbarian versus Lilith. I didn't even get off all my buffs, man. And I already killed her. You're gonna get to blast the next phase. So we have anger management. We have the new combination here with all the juice. And I would say she dies pretty quickly. We overpower guaranteed with Rupture. And Sayonara Lilith. Frenzy Barbarian versus Duriel. I don't even think we need Rupture. Look, he just melts. Hey everybody, it's Rob here. We finally have a viable Frenzy Barbarian. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we are rocking Frenzy here. And as you see in the intro, it's a pretty strong boss killer. You can also play it with Pain Gorgers for some AoE, but we are focusing on the boss killer part here. I'm gonna have a planner in the description. We are rocking Frenzy with the new weapon, the Shard of Veranthiel, with Ramalaldi's and with Lokron's Talisman. We have double Fury scaling. So we scale more DPS per point of Fury, and we scale more DPS yet again with crit damage here. And I just realized I was not even wearing a Tyrant's Will. So let me grab that real quick. So Tyrant's Will as well. You can also play Might if you want toughness, but this is going to give us insane damage. And I just noticed in the footage you didn't even have Tyrant's Will, so it's going to get even stronger here. So this is a pretty crazy combination. And yeah, let me just show you here on the target dummy, like how crazy it's going to get. So this is just me blasting. Like here, hundreds of millions, 400, it's hitting into the billions. And we also have insane attack speed here once we start using our Rupture. The numbers are pretty sick. And it basically is all revolving just on pure frenzy damage now with the Crown of Lucyon, with Ring of Starless Sky, Shard of Venture, Ramalaldi's, and Lokron's Talisman, giving us here 360. And I didn't even masterwork anything here. Like this gear is not like fully masterworked at all. And I'm just like having the wrong implicits and everything. So there's a lot of more you can do here to cook with this build. And you can probably reach up to 400 Fury if you do everything right. So I'm going to talk you here through the setup real quick. So we are rocking the Crown of Lucyon. This one gives us stacks. And with the sword, our Frenzy here is becoming a spender. You see, it costs 5 Fury and we generate 4. We basically have infinite Fury. Because once we start attacking, we also get Starless Sky stack. So this is our final node here. And it's just going to deal like so much more damage, right? Like we just stack this up and the DPS is just going nuts. You see here, like in the hundreds of millions, here 200 million. It's just insane per hit, and this is twice, so it's like 500 million with every frenzy strike we do. And we attack extremely fast with Rupture, with the Call of the Ancients, and then we have triple shouts, of course, just like in every good build. And the combination is extremely strong. We basically negate the negative effect of the Lucyon Crown with the Starless Sky, and we make it into a spender, triggering like various new multipliers, and we just have so much Fury now. It's pretty cool. We don't need Rapid because we already kept in category 2. The new sword gives us 41% basic attack speed. So we're going to be rocking hella fast. We are rocking Moonrise. We are rocking Ramalaldi's. We are rocking the Shard. We are rocking Inner Calm here. Then we are rocking Hectic. We are rocking Tyrant's Will. We are rocking the Anger Management. This one just allows us to be permanently in Berserking. You guys can see it here. I never drop it, and this one just gives you various more multipliers. Then we have Undying here for toughness. You can also play Tyrant's Might. It's going to proc even more numbers. The Crown of Lucyon here. Again, you want to masterwork resources wherever you can. The new Lokron's Talisman. Big multipliers here. Also attack speed, which is very nice. And then we get Lucky Hit here from Adaptability. Another 1.8x multiplier. Warcry cooldown we have here. You can also go with Call of the Ancients cooldown because we don't necessarily need Warcry because we already have Permer Berserking, but it's still very nice for extra damage. So it's a pretty cool build, my friends. We are rocking basically the double swords. We can't change that. So we're gonna get killing a crowd-controlled enemy, attack speed. So this is the synergy is not that great with the two swords. I really wish they would buff the expertise, but in the technique slot we play the axe, of course. And yeah, we just attack extremely fast here. I'll just show you again, like we just like blast down this boss. Also, Rupture is guaranteed to overpower, so we get Decimator stacks here, and you guys can see here 300. And this is like twice, right? On every hit we get this like generated twice. We have basic attack damage in the weapons. We have max res here. I think we have one res roll at the moment. Somewhere. Or maybe we don't even. But yeah, I have one res roll here. And then we had 1 armor roll on the pants, so you need to get 1 armor roll here. Probably on the boots, you don't need the fury per second. But with this we have also armor cap. I'm gonna put it all in the planner and max it a bit there. There's just limited time on the PTR, so I'm just trying to get as many builds here. And check them out, because many people ask me for a Frenzy buff. So we max Frenzy, and this is also a very tanky build. This one gives us more Frenzy damage reduction, 24 damage reduction in fact. And we already have, when we are buffed, we still have 75k life. Or with these Frenzy pants here, we even have 85k life. Probably the pants I might outscale Tybus. It's gonna be pretty close with Frenzy and the pants. But yeah, rank 13 Frenzy like this. And DPS gonna be very close either way. And yeah, Paragon skill tree is looking like this. So Frenzy with damage reduction. You don't need anything in the core section. Then we have defense, triple shout, both these for bleed multipliers. Movement speed, we have aggressive resistance just for the big damage reduction. We have some healing here. We have the Rupture for extra attack speed. Slaying Strike, Pit Fighter, Counter Offensive. We have this time the Duelist for extra attack speed. The Tempered Fury for more Fury, because we have a double scaling from Ramalardi and from our Amulet with Fury. It's insane. 400 Fury is possible. And then Supreme Call of the Ancients. And we're rocking Unconstrained. Very, very cool. And keep in mind, I don't have the stuff masterwork yet, right? Like my Tybits has 18, it could have like 50. This one could have like 50 something. And the Amulet has 50, this Helm, like there's not greater affix or anything. I'm pretty sure you can, like endgame setup, you can actually reach like 450 Fury. And we're also using the resourcefulness here for extra 25 maximum resources. Then in terms of Paragon tree, it's also not fully optimized yet. We have a lot of life, a lot of defense. We have exploit here. We have all the Fury nodes, of course. We have Ira for berserking. We have Carnage for the attack speed. Ambidextrous now instead of might, because we're dual wielding. We have Wrath for the extra Fury generation. Tenacity for big toughness. And then all the life nodes here with Marshall. This one helps with Rupture and with Call of the Ancients. Blood Rage 1.3x. And then also Decimator here with Undaunted. So you see we have a lot of toughness in this build. And it still does a ton of damage, so this is extremely fun. Give it a try when the patch goes live. We'll see what the final changes will be, but it's certainly cool to finally have a viable Frenzy build. This can also do like speed runs, but it's mainly for boss killing because it's mainly single target. But you can add the Pain Gorgers here, and then you also add, either you stay with Rupture because it also triggers the Pain Gorgers, right? And then we just get the Pain Gorger proc in AoE on top of all of this. And that can also be a viable option. But I don't think it's gonna outscale Bash in terms of AoE. But for single target and also for toughness, it's gonna be a very, very cool and strong build. I'm super happy to see so many builds viable, man. Even Frenzy. This has been a community request for a long time. And now it's finally here, a viable Frenzy generator build. We'll see what the changes will be, but this is certainly pretty cool. I'm looking forward to be rocking this. And again, this is very unoptimized. You can optimize it a lot further. I'm pretty sure we can do at least 1 billion, maybe 1.5 billion DPS with this current setup here. With the extreme double scaling of the Talisman and the Ramalardi. It's pretty cool and pretty strong. Give it a try, and I'll see you soon. More Barb videos coming, my friends. So many viable, cool options. GG. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.